Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will learn about the remote tracking branches. That is nothing but, so before moving on to Git fetch and Git pull, that means so getting the data from the GitHub. So before knowing that one, we need to know about the branches. So how the remote branches will work and how the local branches will work. So for example, if you try to see in our GitHub, you will be able to see the master branch in the remote, and also you'll be able to see the master branch in the local also. So whenever you create a repository, so for example, let me create the repository here. So whenever you create a repository here, so what I will try to do, so git hyphen remote. Whenever I try to create a repository, so I will try to add a readme file. So main branch will be created as the default branch here. So let's create the repository. So I have created the repository. Now you are having the main as the branch. So here you'll be able to see the main branch. This is the branch. And now what I can say is, for example, whenever you take the clone, okay, so whenever you take the clone from the GitHub repository or any repository, if you take the clone or otherwise if you create a repository, so you will be having a set of commits and the master branch. So master branch here, the GitHub will be having the main branch, whatever the branch. So master branch, it will be pointing to a specific commit, and also the origin slash master branch. This is also the origin slash master branch. Origin is nothing but the remote URL, what you will be having, the alias name, and the master. So that means the master which is present in the remote and the master which is present in the local pointing to the same commit. So that means they are in the synced to each other. So for example, what we can do is, in our local we have committed two commits. So we have did the two commits and the master will move according to this one. So but the origin master will not move. We cannot move the origin slash master here. Why? Because so origin slash master, what it will do, it will represent only what we can say the latest data. So where the GitHub remote is pointing to, it will point only to the commit where the GitHub pointing to. So now this origin master, where when we can pull, when we can update. So whenever we get the data from the GitHub, or otherwise when we push our data to the GitHub, then only we can update these commits. So now in this video we will try to see in the practical representation how it will look like. So for example, if I try to see this one, here I have created a project, right? So let's try to take the clone of this project. So I am taking this one and let me open here. So here I am writing something like git clone and paste the repository. Okay. So what I have pasted, sorry, but I didn't copy it, I think. So let me take this one. So here is the URL. So let me copy. Okay, I have copied, and here let me clear this one all. Yeah. So git clone, and I will paste it here. So okay, what happened? Not copying or what? So I copied here. Okay. So I will try to paste it again. Yeah, now we got it. So now what I will try to do here, I will do git clone. So I press the clone. So now it is cloning the git remote repository. So if I try to check cd git hyphen remote, I am going into the remote directory. So here you will be able to see the main branch. So if you try to check here git log, okay, so here you will be able to see that origin main and also the main. So this main is nothing but the local branch. So this main, and the origin main is the remote branch. So the main which is present in the GitHub. So these both are pointing to the same commit. Okay, you need to understand that these both are pointing to the same commit. So now if you try to see git log hyphen one line, okay, here you will be able to see that. So head is also pointing to the main, and also origin main, origin head, every. So origin for the remote head and origin main is pointing here, and all the things are pointing to the same commit. So that means, so what I can say here, so we can say that this is the first thing. So now the same commit, the master is nothing but the main branch in our project. So the main and the origin main are pointing to the same commit. So now what I will try to do is, here I will try to commit some file. So for example here, so touch leela.txt. Okay. So if I try to touch leela.txt and I will try to add it. Now git commit -m. So what I can do, create leela file. Okay. So I have committed. Now we will check the git log. Okay. Git log hyphen one line. Now we have committed in our local only, in our local main branch only. If I try to check here, see the origin main and the origin head is in the previous initial commit only, but the head and the main, the local main has moved to the one step commit forward. So if you try to check the status here, So if you try to check the git status, so what it will try to tell is your branch means nothing but the local main branch is ahead of the origin main branch. So this local main is representing the origin main. So that is the main which is present in the remote. So this is the remote main and this is the local main, and this local main is ahead of the origin main. So what we need to do, so whenever it is ahead means we are one commit ahead. So we need to push the changes to the GitHub so that origin main and main will be in sync together. So now if you want to check that what are the branches present in the remote. So if, for example, if I try to type git branch here, so you'll be able to see the main. So git branch will give you only the local branches name only. So if you want to check that remote branches name, what are the remote branches name present here means, so you can write something like git branch -r. Sorry, I typed the mistake. So git branch -r. So now this is the remote branches present. So head is nothing but the head is where it is pointing. So origin main is the only one branch it is present. Okay. So now what we need to do, so whenever it is ahead of origin main means what we will be doing, git push origin master. So we will push this one. So now when we push the here, so what it is saying, fail to push some refs. Okay. So we didn't commit it, I think. So let's check the git status. Sorry. Git log. So we have everything. So let's try to git push. Sorry, master is not there, right? We need to push origin main. Sorry, my mistake. So we are having main. So we need to remember. So we need to old bad code we are writing again. So master, not bad code. So old habits, we are following the old habits master. So now we have pushed the origin main to this one. So now if you try to check the git status, so git status. So now it is saying that your branch is up to date with the origin main. So that means the remote main, whichever you are targeting. So here you will be having this remote main, right? So this main is in sync with the main with your local main. Okay, you need to understand. So this is how you need to track. So now if you try to check the git log, so git log -- one line. Okay, so main, origin main and origin head all are targeting single thing only. So let's try to do it again. So for example, index.txt I am having. Okay, so now I will try to add it again. So now if I try to do, so create index file or something like this. Okay, so now we check the git log -- one line. We know that main has a local main has moved one commit forward. So that means our local branch is ahead of origin main by one commit. So if you try to check the git status here, git status, so now it is ahead of by one commit. So if you want to check out, so you can check out that origin main also. You want to know that the code, what is the code present in this origin main means, you can directly go and do git checkout origin/main. You can do like this. So but what will happen is you will be in a detached head. So in the local, the head is pointing to the local main branch. That main branch is one commit ahead. So but here we have switched back to the origin main. So now if you want to create the branch means you can create a branch and you can continue your work. So taking the origin main as the main commit. So or otherwise if you want to go main means you can do git switch dash so that it will go to the previous head. So that is nothing but the main commit. So if you want to go back to the origin also you can go back, or otherwise if you want to see where if you want to do the local main also you can go in. So now what I will do, so in the same scenario git push origin main. So now if you try to push this one, automatically these everything will be moved. And if you try to check the git status, so here you will be having up to date with the origin main. So this is how you need to understand the difference between the local repository branch and also the remote tracking branch. So this origin main and the main should be in sync with each other. If somebody collaborators or contributors committed something in the main branch means, so it will tell you that you are behind your main branch is behind some 4 commits or something. With the origin main it will be telling. So let's try to see it in the next video how it will be behind this one, and also we will try to see that some of the branches, if it is there in the remote branches, how we take. So let's try to see it in the next video. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.